There's nothing to describe. It's gone. It's again, it's the most devastating scene that I've seen in my career.
Sheriff, do you know what kind of work they did in that building specifically?
I do not, ma'am. I do not. I'm not familiar with the day-to-day operations of that.
I see a lot of family members, they're waiting. Are they waiting for confirmation about if their family member is missing, or what communication are you having with them right now?
We have communicated with the family. We've done it twice. We wanted to get some solid information because we was sliding a little bit in information that we were receiving and from past experience from the flood and those kind of things, that we wanted to make sure that we had the information, the correct information that we needed to talk with. So yes, we have spoke with families. Again, Accurate Energetics is taking care of those families and trying to do everything that we can to comfort them and get them the information as quick as we have it.
I know it's early in the investigation, but does it appear it's accidental or intentional?
Can't answer that. And it's something that's a good question. And the reason I say that's a good question, in law enforcement, we have one opportunity. And that's the reason why you see a lot of things that we have to do in law enforcement. We have to make the worst assumption. We have to make that and prove it away that it is an accident. So we only have one chance at the evidence. We only have one thing or one chance to be able to do the things that we need to do. And we're going to be slow, methodical, and diligent and do everything that we can to make sure this is what it is. And there again, we're working for those families and those people that were in that building to make sure we get, if they deserve justice, we want to be in a situation that we get them justice. And that's how we have to approach these situations.
And there was another report that there was a destructive explosion in 2014 in the same building that was operated by Rio Ammunition. Can you confirm that and tell me if there's some kind of trend going on?
Rio was on the facility. That did happen here. I was here during that time. I don't believe that it was at that current facility at all. Yes, ma'am, you had a question.
That was my question, is do you have any information about a previous explosion at this facility?
Well, see, you have to remember, this is a huge compound, and there's a couple of different businesses that may operate within this facility. So I don't want to get in too much to the operation of the facility because they are a very delicate operation, and we have to maintain that.
Sheriff, I had heard some comments earlier about fallout outside the campus area from the blast early on.
Yes, sir.
Is that something you can remember?
There may be some debris that went over the fence. I don't think that we're too far from one of the property lines, and there may be some debris that's on another property here.
Sheriff, you said the scene was secure. Does that mean it's stable and first responders have been able to access it?
It means that the scene is stable. The ATF and the FBI are on that. They are methodically moving through the location of the explosion.
Sheriff, I'm not sure if you know this, but at 7:45, was the plant up and running, or were people just arriving for work? Do you have any idea?
I believe the plant was up and running. Last question.
Have you been able to speak to any families directly, and if so, what are you telling those families?
We have spoke to the families directly, and we told them that we're going to be very transparent with them and get them the information and try to answer every question that they have the best we can. It's again, it's going to be a very slow process. Sheriff Kraft, do you want to anything?
I agree.
May I ask you a favor? Would you repeat that louder, please?
A lot of different departments are showing up there. Did you guys contact them, or did they contact you?
We contacted them. I think Sheriff Kraft and I both got information about this very quickly. I don't mind telling you from the prior experiences here with the Rio and the questions that y'all had, I immediately picked up the phone and called Commissioner Long, and I said, this is what I've got, this is where I'm going, because we are in a bad cell range, we are in a bad location, and Commissioner and I are personal friends, and he helped me get the agencies here that we needed and rapidly. So that was one of the things that I'm very thankful to him for that and that relationship as well. All right, last question. I think I might have said that. Anybody?
Well, Sheriff, I'm curious. I mean, after Waverly, another tragedy. I mean, just talked about it at the beginning, but just how are you feeling? I mean, how's the community doing after another tragedy like this?
My friend, I can't answer that, and forgive me for saying that. I can't answer that right now because he and I and the people from this facility, Mr. Stinson, we've concentrated so much on what is here right now and getting this stable, secure, and taking care of the people here that I hadn't been able to have any kind of feedback from the community. So I'm sure that I'll start hearing some things. We'll start interacting with things as time goes through this. And again, this is not going to be, we're going to close this up tonight. It will probably be here 3 or 4 days from now, 5 days from now. It wouldn't surprise me at all if we're here next week. But we're just, again, we got to go slow, methodical. So forgive me, I don't mean to avoid that question, but we just can't, I can't answer it right now because I don't know.
I do have one more question. I know you were kind of being really sympathetic towards the souls that were lost. I am wondering if eventually you are going to let us know how many people have perished.
Yes, ma'am. We will confirm that. And like I can say right now, the list that we have right now, we are missing 19 souls.
We're not confirming that some of them were just missing. You can't confirm which ones have actually been accounted for.
I could not tell you who's been accounted for.
What are the next steps for you?
Good question. Right now, honestly, we're having to go hour by hour. We're having to take things hour by hour. We're having to take developments that's going on. We're operating this as, for lack of better words, and I don't want to say two different scenes, but we're letting them take care and doing the things that they need up there where the incident occurred. And we're taking that information, compiling what the needs are, and setting goals that we're trying to reach as we go. So to answer that, we're on that hour by hour situation.
When do you think we'll have more firm numbers about the number of people being treated?
Ms. Gray, if you don't mind, what time was we going to come back together? 4 p.m. I'm hoping by 4 p.m. that we can be able to tell you more information about that. So it's there again. It's not that I'm avoiding it. It's that we're getting information as we go, and that's why I want to try to maybe do these every hour or every couple of hours to be able to answer your questions. Okay. Again.
Is there some kind of list of missing people that you can potentially access? There was this one woman that told me her son was on that missing people list. I don't know if it's the media is privy to.
I don't have that available for the media at this time, and we're still working with that. There again, because there's some of the delicate information, we're trying to confirm that every family's been notified, and we've got 110% have got to make sure that that's happened. The Sheriff Kraft and I have even said if there's somebody that we can't get a hold of, we're going to send officers and along with accurate, energetic staff to make sure that we go out and find that. So, excuse me, we're trying everything we can do to take care of the people. Fair enough?
Hey, Chris, in years past, you've asked media to help in different aspects. Is there anything we can do to assist at this time?
Burton, I really appreciate you commenting on that. In putting things out here, we had some early pictures that was released, and man, I'm just asking you to be mindful of these families. This is a huge ordeal. It's a very devastating ordeal, and I'm not talking about devastating on the scene. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about devastating in the fact of a loved one that just come to work and now may be missing or deceased. So please keep that in mind when you're having or doing these stories. These stories, we often find ways that we try to turn things into negative. This is a bad situation. This is a negative situation. But there's no reason for us to take the downward spiral or the downward side of this story when it comes to these families. So I'm all about that, and I'll always be about that. I think the Sheriff and I both will always be about that. So thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Sheriff.
Sorry, I hit you in the back of the head.
be mindful of the families, but any kind of D footage you may